Hey everybody, welcome to the Sunken World Saga. I'm in a terrible mood because it took us 30 minutes to get this to work because my computer is ancient and Twitch was being a real stinker about this.
Would you
Real
classify
butthead.
yourself as a Type A personality, Ben?
I would not. So
No,
this is
not at all. You could never do that for him.
this is terrible. But hello! Welcome to the Sunken World Saga. This is an actual play Dungeons & Dragons live stream. I gave a really long preamble to the 60-minute video where there's no audio, so I'm not going to do that. This is the Thorns. If you'd like to know anything about them, you can find it on YouTube on either their playlist or the episode-by-episode playlist. But for right now, I'm just going to have them introduce themselves, and then we're just going to play Dungeons & Dragons, because we're only playing until 9. So... first up, we have Soren.
Hi, I'm Logan Back. I play Soren. I'm the youngest of the Erickson siblings.
After Soren, we have Sybille.
Hi, I'm Emmy. I play Sybille. The middleest of the Eric siblings, a half-elf bard. Also, you can find all of the old Thorns stuff on the Second World Saga YouTube channel. The VODs are on there, and they are both in order of how the episodes come out, and teams.
That is correct. Thank you for saying it in a more detailed and nicer way than I did, because I don't think anyone would be interested in watching them based on my recommendation. Then we have Sebastian. Thank you, Sebastian. And then we have Stevia.
Hi, my name is Zach Carmen, and I play Stevia, no relation, and currently I am a werelion, and I have no plugs because everybody else did a great job.
Everybody did do a great job. The Thorns are in the trade lands, the Kingdom of Zishan. They have just become, two of them have become clerics to an ancient god who is only a child, and they just had a big old fight. Hey everybody, Dungeons and Dragons time. So you all are in the desert below the plateau, and you can see off in the distance to your east, charging toward you, there is a new host of these white masks. The adjudicator that you fought, seemingly having multiple people heal his massive throat wounds and wounds everywhere else, and that's what you see.
We need to get out of here, and quickly.
Yeah, y'all. We should probably hightail it. I'm not feeling too great.
Sebastian, we should call on our spirit bonds. Sebastian and I will take the carpet. Bang!
And so the Chandler, your flying carpet, takes off, and you start soaring up towards the top of the plateau. Stevia, your albatross is still nearby and still large enough to ride, so you could call her and she would probably get to you in about 20 seconds.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that, and I'll shift out of my wereline form.
Okay.
Do I have the same hit points, or would I have lost the same amount of hit points? You know what I'm saying?
You have the amount that you had before you did the transformation.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'm no longer bloodied.
That's right. And Soren would fit on your albatross.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm hopping on the albatross.
Yeah,
Okay.
I pull mine up.
And you all watch as three sort of different white masks appear. They don't seem to be as powerful as the adjudicators. And when you look at them, each of them wears a hood, but you notice that their masks have a sort of a barrister's wig, like they wear on some of the islands to the west of Dasero, where the Erickson siblings are from, and an island that you certainly would have passed, Stevia, on your way to the Wester Island. You notice that they have sort of these barrister wigs gilded onto their mask. But you all take off, and you fly to the top of the plateau. And as you're flying, luckily there is a cleric of Isnala, with both of the folk who are not clerics of Isnala, and you hear in the back of your mind, "I've got us out. I can get you all away if you give me a little time. This is This is new to me.
I'm
Is ethnologist speaking to us?
Yeah, in your mind.
just gonna sing a little hymn under my breath to try to like empower her a little bit. That song that she taught us in the
Yeah.
dining room.
That song, Esnalda, is great.
Esnala is great. Esnala is kind. Yeah, I think Sybil just in her mind goes, "Thank you," because she's pretty worried for her brothers and Stevia right now. I guess not Stevia anymore. She's fine health-wise.
Yeah, I'm pretty good now.
She's no longer a were-lion, and it's like you've become...
It's Animorphs rules, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not like a lichen. You're not affected by lycanthropy. You have like a specific thing
Okay.
going on.
Cool.
But so you all see the. Okay. All right. Thank you for helping us stream, Brian. You may figure yourself out. But you all find yourself in the same sort of path that you were in the other day.
Yeah, do we have a reason to stop?
Should we maybe try to capture them here? Yeah.
So they were
Wild
going.
West here.
Were the white masks, were they coming for us, or were they going for Esnala and her parents?
The ones that were charging towards you seem interested in fighting you.
Okay.
And what did you say, Logan?
Oh yeah, most of the wildlife is still. Some of it should still be here, so it could be an extra obstacle in their way up.
Yeah, Sybille is going to close her eyes as she's on the carpet with Sebastian, and then just think, "Bats, are you there?"
Hmm?
Oh, there you are.
Want to speak?
It's me, Sybille. You know,
Mhm.
from before. Okay, so there are some people who are probably going to scale the plateau and come into the forest and, you know, try to kill the good two legs here. The ones that you knew before us. We need to stop them. Do you know where it's safe to hide in the forest so we don't get hurt, but the wildlife hurts it?
Not too safe. Hide. Not places safe for two legs hide.
Great.
We hide. And then he sort of turns his head at you, and I need you to make a persuasion check.
I'm very good at persuasion, but that wasn't the greatest roll.
We not. Too big, hide. And then they fly away.
Wait,
And they are like bigger than they're like Soren size, these bats.
my eyes are blue.
Yeah, and then you watch as several others flutter over towards you. A square hide?
Yes, where do we hide?
Tree. That's where we hide.
Hide in the tree? Okay, we could do that.
But Guardian, protect. Guardian not hide if things come. Attack plateau.
Well,
You're sending us mixed messages here. What do you... What?
you can't even hear them.
No,
It's
sorry.
only me. It's psychic.
If friends think send mixed message. We hide predator here. We hide from predator, not hide from invader.
We
And
just don't want to get hurt.
as they
Go
say
ahead.
that, you watch 3 wyverns crest the side of the plateau. And you do. Yeah.
Sybille comes out of her thing and says, "Hide in the trees."
Okay, so if you all are hiding in these trees, I need everybody to make an acrobatics or athletics check to climb a tree. And then, or I guess you could just jump off of your carpet or your soul bond. So that would work. But
God damn it.
then I need you to make a stealth check. And go to which tree you want to hide in.
Actually, yes. I think Sybille like almost falls off and then she grabs back on.
Yeah.
Could I just be dropped off in a tree then?
Yes. Stevia and Soren, I believe you have disadvantage on stealth.
Yep. Gotcha. Nope.
Okay. So Stevia, you get to the top. You get to like a middle branch, and then you just fall down.
Alright. Am I prone?
You're not prone, but there's a very loud noise.
Okay.
And you all watch as the...
That's fine.
I also want to cast Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level before we get into action economy.
Sure. The 3 wyverns all shoot up into the sky, and you see them sort of take like flight away from you, and they actually dip below the side of the plateau. And you all just hear footsteps crunching the silver leaves below their feet. 3 sets of footsteps. 1 incredibly heavy, the other 2 probably built more like Sebastian.
Are we in initiative?
Let's go ahead and roll initiative just in case you all want to do something. I meant to send a 8th rule for new combat, but I haven't sent it yet, so it won't apply until next session. Which is that if I let you all talk to the people beforehand, you have to tell me if you're going to do a surprise attack so that I can make you roll stuff.
Okay.
But we're not doing that, so go if you want a surprise attack this time, go ahead. Yeah, I need you to make a new stealth check for that. 18. Okay. Yeah. Sure. You watch with your breath silent as they do.
I'm just gonna step out and address them. See, hey fellers, you guys new in town too? Seeing the sights?
Indeed. A feminine voice comes out from this one.
Well, a little creepy, but see anything interesting?
Lunges at you and goes to grab you.
Okay.
Does... No worries. 22 hits, right?
Yeah.
Boom. You are cursed by an intoxicating touch.
Uh-oh. I yelled
so-
to my team, I'm cursed with an intoxicating touch.
So until the curse ends, you have disadvantage on wisdom saving throws and all ability checks.
Oh, okay.
And we are in combat. You all got surprise attacked. Can I have your initiative roll, Sebastian?
We gotta re-roll then, because I also got a 1.
9.
Well, no, yours became a 3 and his became a 5.
Oh, okay.
I don't see any value in doing natural ones on initiative. Yes, hun?
9.
Oh, I have them all. No, thank you. I was just
Oh.
asking Brian for his because I don't think he had rolled.
Oh, okay. I was like, Do you need them again?
Sometimes I do appreciate you all reading your rolls, but right now, because Brian's being such a cool dude and streaming, I can check stuff. Okay.
Sybil's not rolling well tonight.
Night's still young.
Just getting all your bad ones out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a huge roll for any of you, really, by the looks of it. Like, Stevia did great. The rest of you are kind of, are below 10, and all of them are above 10.
Stevia's been killing it.
Yeah. Okay,
Off the bat.
and then it is the Silver Judge's turn. And she is going to back up. You have an attack of opportunity on her, if you would like.
Yeah. 25.
25. Okay, yeah, you hit.
For 16 damage.
Okay, 16
And,
damage.
yeah, I'm going to make her make a saving throw.
Okay. What saving throw?
So, the one from batter, failure,
Strength.
half the target's lost health. Yeah, strength. So that's 8 plus 8, 16 you gotta beat.
Okay. Yeah, she beats it.
Okay, well she takes 12 necrotic damage then.
Okay. She takes it, grunts under her breath, and doesn't look happy about that, but she backs up to a point and sort of just points at you, not very far out of your range. And she says, you're going to find your little friends, and then you're going to kill them. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, at disadvantage because of the curse.
Yeah, 5.
Okay. She has cast Suggestion on you. So you basically are going to be looking for your friends. And you are going to try and fulfill her course of action. So you're going to be looking for your friends, and I don't think they really hid themselves from you. So, yeah, you all watch as Stevia sort of, her body language changes. Okay, and that is the Silver Judge's turn. Next up, it is the Bronze Judge's turn. And he comes up to here and says, "Did it work?" "Yes. She seems ready to cooperate." "Right." And then he is going to come up here. And his passive wisdom is very high. So he comes to the tree below you, Sybille. "The adjudicator said you were the most dangerous of your 4. Surrender. You may be embraced by Lady Naya." And he seems to get something ready. Next up, Stevia. It's your turn.
Alright, do I save at the end of my turn? I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay. So I am going to pull out a hand axe and throw it towards Sebastian.
Okay.
For a 20.
I'm going to use cutting words to reduce the attack to see if I can stop it.
Okay.
Sorry. I think Sybille just says, "Stevia, what are you doing?" And then I'm going to roll the 1d4, I believe, that I have now with Bardic Inspiration.
I have to hurt you.
Damn it, 1. It's 19 still. Shit.
But I think I shake it off.
You do. So you deal big 6 damage with that spell. That is the Silver Judge's main strategy. And then, yeah, okay, so you
Oh,
have-
wait. No, that's with disadvantage. I'm sorry. So,
yep.
15.
you do not succeed.
Okay.
So you are still underneath the sway of her spell.
Am I...
No.
No, just ability checks.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is. Indexes are pretty...
Yeah.
All right, then yeah, so go ahead and make it again with disadvantage. 6 will stay the damage roll. If it hits, it doesn't.
11.
So then, retroactively, Sybille, you didn't use your cutting words. You still have that inspiration.
Am I...
Cool.
Can I control my speech? Can I say anything that I'm thinking independently, or...
You can say, like, I will do your bidding, my master.
Okay, so I'm
That's
pretty totally enthralled.
Actually, it's just the activity you're doing.
Yeah.
No, you can speak.
Okay. I'm just gonna shout out to everyone. If they got me under their spell, I don't want to hurt you, but I'm forced to try. And then I have my turn.
I see you now. And the gold judge, you see, he just holds his hand forward, and like shimmering light, a like bow shape appears, like a longbow shape, and then it becomes a solid, like elm wood bow. And he is going to take a shot at you, Sebastian. 22 to hit. He sees you because Stevia threw a axe at him. Okay. You take 6 points of piercing damage. And then you see him kind of retreat into the trees and make a perception check, Sebastian. Okay. You still know where he is as he attempts to hide. You know where he is.
He's bad at hiding.
He's very bad at hiding.
He's
Not
wearing
really.
this big bulky armor, and he's like, I'm going back into the trees. You can't see me in my golden armor and under these green trees.
It's the Homer Simpson
Mhm.
hedge meme, but he only goes like halfway in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it looks like. Okay, Sybille, it's your turn next.
Sybil's very scared right now because Stevia attacked her brother, and this man is below her. I think she's gonna close her eyes and like grip her fist and just be like, I think she's gonna belt out, Stevia, Stevia, our mighty protector, Stevia, Stevia, she would never hurt us so badly, and give her bardic inspiration, so that's 1d8.
Okay.
And then I think she goes back into the spirity thing. And I think she's going to look for another spirit. Like something that's not the bat. Something that's maybe more aggressive.
Okay, and looking around, sadly, all you can see are the bats. That's the only spirit that you're picking up.
They called themselves the Guardians, didn't they?
Yep.
If you're Guardians, why don't you guard? These people are in... You can guard against predators, but these people are predators. They want to tear down this forest. They want to have Naya rule the world. They're not... They're apex predators. Please help us.
Make a persuasion check. With advantage.
Thanks.
I said with advantage as you rolled that one. Okay, 26. All right. Well, they are next up in initiative, so they are going to go.
Yeah, that's the end of
Was
my
that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, you basically just see this little swarm of human-sized bats. Oh yeah, I started playing music, Brian. Sorry. It's about 4 of these
Infected
bats.
with the D&D virus.
These 4 bats of human size come here, They swarm this guy, and you just watch him tank about 3 of their bites, but then the 4th one gets to him. And he takes not like a significant amount of damage, but it seems like maybe there was some poison involved, perhaps, from what it looked like. Perhaps somebody poisoned him. Yeah, and that's the bat's turn. Well, then they fly up into the sky, and he doesn't get an attack of opportunity on them. It's weird. Okay, next up, Sebastian. Okay, yeah. Make a stealth check, and this time Stevia won't know where you are if your stealth check is high enough. And it is.
Solid, Metal Gear Solid 3.
I'm going to say that you can actually fire from stealth because you got a natural 20. That seems fair to me. So roll with... Yeah. And roll with advantage. $21 hits. Okay, 21 damage. Okay, that one hits. Save on Constitution with a 14. 9 damage. Okay. Saves on Constitution with a 11. Yeah, you did 30 points of damage, which is not a small amount, let me tell you. Okay, next up in the order, Soren.
Okay, first order of business, I'm casting Shield of Faith on Sybille, so that bumps her AC up +2.
Thank you.
Because she needs that, she's small. And then I'm going to...
That I appreciate.
Let me just quickly check something. I have my move, but I need to know if this is better. It's not. Yeah, I'm going to do another Call Lightning at 4th level. Centered on this person. The
Silver Judge?
The Silver Judge, yeah.
Gotcha.
Like, specifically, like, right here.
Okay. Makes the dex save.
Okay.
So that is 19 halved to 9. And let me see if she saves on her concentration. Yep, 19. Okay, but you do notice that with the lightning sort of pools and like charges itself up on the bolts that Sebastian shot into her, and you just notice more blood coming out of those wounds.
Nice. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Next up, it is her turn. And she says, "Ah, the holy man."
Oh, she actually, real quick, also gets flown 10 feet in the opposite direction of the lightning strike, so towards Stevia.
Okay. And she bumps into you, Stevia.
Oh, hey there, bud. How are you?
I'm going to roll something to see if she hurts you.
Okay.
She does
Would
not.
it be more like she hurts herself if she's like a wizard?
If the impact even just like, say like her head rocked into Stevia's
She cracks
nose.
a tooth on Stevia's rippling abdominal muscles.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna like reach out and kind of steady her, like make sure that she's okay. Pat her on the back. You doing all right?
I just imagine Stevie is gripping her by like the shoulders, like, "You doing fine?"
Yes, thank you.
Just were-lion eyes.
Hey, no
rage
problem, buddy.
underneath.
I'm looking out for you.
And she... I don't know if she would have seen Soren, because that was a spell from hiding that didn't have anything that you, like, threw on the ground.
Yeah, I call a bunch of clouds, so there's a storm cloud above us now, and I just call down lightning wherever I want within that range.
Yeah. And then you notice that she holds up her hand, and a smaller green cloud appears, like, right here above the ground. Above these bats, even. And then, all of a sudden, with, like, a horrible noise, just a, like, solid pillar of acid. Just a solid pillar of acid falls onto these bats, and not a one of them made their dex save, so let me roll the damage.
No. My bat friends.
Okay, so they all take 27 points of acid damage. Yep, it's there's 2 bats up now. Only 2 of them. And it looks like they are having trouble staying afloat, as there are now holes in their wings. Be a dear for me and kill whichever of your friend called that lightning, dear. And
Did I see who it was?
I mean, I think you would intuit it. You have all of your knowledge of your playing abilities. Next up, it is the bronze judge who is going to step away from these guys. They take an attack of opportunity. They hit. Yeah, he goes "Ugh," as both of the bats sort of just lunge at him and bite him. Or no, they're 40 feet up. Never mind. That doesn't happen. And he is going to come to this tree, Sybille. And he says, "You had your chance, girl." And he takes his axe, and he is going to just cut into the tree. And...
Not if the branch I'm standing on.
Huh? Like the trunk.
Okay. Okay,
Oh.
okay. That's
And
fine.
after his axe bites into it, you see a burst of energy that you now realize, as a cleric, is radiant energy. As he divine smites a tree. And the tree you are in begins to fall. I need you to make an acrobatics check to jump into a next one. And since I have picked up on something, since you are afraid of falling out of this tree, can you make the acrobatics check with disadvantage? Okay, 15. Yeah, you jump into the next tree. And
She
then
may be scared of it, but she is competent.
Oh, very confident. She's good at, dancing, and what is jumping from a tree to another tree but a samba. And then he turns and says, "Do not falter or I will take your place." And you notice old Silver is no longer bloodied. I'm going to let my dogs outside. Talk in character, please.
Yeah, and the people I can talk to are bats controlled by Ben, and then a judge controlled by Ben.
Soren,
and then my brother's
Soren's just saying under
height.
his breath, "I could take out a tree in one hit. I could do that."
You're like, how dare you?
I am back. Stevia, it's your turn.
Okay. Did she cast Suggestion again to tell me to find the one with lightning?
No, it was just sort of a idea. You do not have to follow her hierarchy if you don't want. You just have to follow the original suggestion.
Okay. What was the word for word original suggestion? I'm sorry. To
Find your friends and kill them.
find your friends and kill them. Okay.
But what if Stevie doesn't consider us her friends, but her family?
Interesting conundrum. Stevia would then look for a DVD copy of the 7th season of the NBC show Friends.
Yeah, she would look for Chandler.
Emmy
Award winning NBC show Friends.
That was
Undeserved,
more.
I would
What?
no, I think that Stevia understands the intent of the Silver Judge's suggestion.
Fine.
All right, so I've picked her up a little bit, kind of brushed her off, patted her down, made sure she's okay. Let's say before I move or anything. So yeah, is anything I can get for you? You hungry? You thirsty? You want anything?
Just 3 half-oven heads.
Okay. So I do this for you. We're pretty tight now, right? We're friends, wouldn't you say? I'm trying to find my friends, and you seem like you're not too bad. So I mean, you and I we're cool now, right?
That's not how this spell works.
Damn. Okay.
If she had cast Friends on you and then used this suggestion, yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. All right. I'm going to go over to the tree that Soren is in. I'm just going to make a punch at him.
Okay. Yeah, throw a punch.
I got to do this. I don't have a shortcut for it.
Just roll a d20 and add your strength. And your proficiency. You're a fighter. I think monks don't have a moratorium on punching.
10.
Alright, yeah, you miss your first punch.
I'll just give Soren a little wink. And then it's my turn.
I think your charge is useless. And then you watch as he lifts his arrow and is going to shoot you in the back, Stevia. Everybody else watches. Stevia doesn't.
Oh, wait. I didn't make a wisdom save yet. 5. Yeah, okay.
Add your bardic inspiration.
Mm,
Well, you didn't remember. Next time.
I'm gonna wait till after I get hit. So.
21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And that will be a sneak attack. You take 21 points of piercing damage, and your suggestion is gone.
Okay. Yeah.
And he is going to jump back into the cover of the trees and try to hide. He seems pretty well hidden. Sebastian, if you want to, since you've got eyes on him, if you want to make a perception check. Yeah, you do not see him. Okay. Next up in the order, it is Sybille. It's your turn.
Okay, so my bat friends are hurt. This man just destroyed a tree.
Whoa.
I see a giant tiger now on screen.
Whoa.
Would Sybille be aware of their presence, given she is like the spirit connection?
Where's my little guy? I gotta put him up on the board. Yeah, you hear someone speaking in spirit.
Okay.
Come! Fight! Attack! Your little bat friend over here. The one who ran away. You thought. ran away.
Okay. What? Sybil's, I think, gone back into her spirity side and is like, You're still here? I thought you left.
I hide, but get Rocktie. Like these things. Tell Rocktie these things come to kill all the Guardians. No
They
more
are.
Guardian
Oh.
to eat Rocktie die.
Yeah, the ones in the masks, the white masks with the thick streak down the face. They're evil.
Yes.
Great. Can I commune spiritually with the rock ties?
Unfortunately, no. They are animals who are...
They're just animals. Straight?
Yeah.
Okay. For listeners wondering, Ben said that I could get a cool new spirit ability to this episode. I'm looking out for it.
Yep. Sorry.
Also, I have that ability, so... but I think Sybille herself is going to cast... I want to cast something that'll be useful. Now, I haven't cast this spell in a really long time. I need everyone to be aware that I'm actually going to use it in a good situation this time. Sybille sighs and says, "Can you just go to sleep?" And I'm casting sleep at a 2nd level.
On whom?
On the 3 judges.
Okay.
For 26.
Yeah, you watch as the silver judge wavers, but seems to hold herself on her feet.
Damn it.
Almost. She is no longer bloodied. She got healed when the bronze judge said, she better not slip up.
Sybille mutters, "Damn it." Before I think she... could I try to, move away into the trees? Get, more here?
Yeah, you could.
Try to stealth away from this guy?
He's watching you, so he would probably know where you are, but
Okay. Huh.
you would be able to move without an attack of opportunity or anything.
Could I... That was my action. I don't really have anything for bonus action or movement-wise, so I'm just going to stay put.
Okay. You could give Bardic Inspiration, or are you out?
No, I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration. You're right. I should do that. I think Sybille is going to just say... I think Sybil's just simply going to laugh at the bronze adjudicator I think's in front of her.
Bronze judge, yeah.
Bronze judge. She's going to just go, "You just smited a fucking tree. What a loser!" And keep laughing so much, and she gives inspiration to Sebastian.
Okay. Next up, it is the bats and the rock tie. You just hear, padding as they all rush forward. Forward, not forward. Make some attacks.
Bird.
Bronze Judge dodges both, just moves out of the way, stepping super quick. Bats hit the Silver Judge, the Rock Ties miss. Yeah, bats have taken her back down to bloodied. And then they fly back up 40 feet into the air. Basically, what it looks like is they, land on the ground like people. And then, just flash in and do quick, Dracula bites. And then they just, boom, launch themselves up. The rock tie, creep in, going low like cats, and then do, a swipe with their claw. But they flow back up, and now it is Sebastian. It's your turn. you have advantage? $18 hits. Oh. Okay, 23. Yeah, you put a bolt in her neck, and she slips and falls to the ground. Okay. You do. Okay, he takes that big 6. Okay, yeah, not bad. Soren, it's your turn.
Okay.
Did you even need Bardic Inspiration? It hit so well.
Would I know, like, generally where this guy is in the tree?
You have a vague idea.
Do you think I could hit him with a, like, effectively 15 feet wide crash of lightning?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna hit right there with lightning. Call lightning when he...
Okay, he saves.
That's 14 points then, and he moves 10 feet into the middle of those rock tie.
He moves 10 feet, but he takes no damage.
Okay.
Okay, and that was your...
Yeah. I'm also going to... Stevia's not suggested anymore, is she?
Correct?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move down and cast Cure Wounds.
I think
At first
Stevie's
level?
at full health.
Is she?
Yeah, because she said that after, didn't you say that after you dropped out or whatever?
Yeah, I got hit, but I'm okay. Like I'm not bloody or anything.
Okay. If you don't look that bad, I'm gonna not do that, and instead I'm going to cast Healing Word on Sybille.
So thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take that health away from you. Stevia.
Oh no, you're good. That's fine.
And then...
Hey, Brian, can you say something, like, super loud? Okay. Hey, Nathaniel, if you can message me and say if you heard that.
I just turned it on and I couldn't. No,
Apparently just
you're
you.
not coming through. Just you.
Alright, let's take a break from streaming. We're not going to edit. I don't know what we're going to do with this episode. But let's take a break and see if we can figure out how to fix this. Yeah. Okay, hi everybody. If this fails again, I'm going to walk into the ocean. But right now...
Which is going to be a very far walk.
It's a long walk.
For all that couldn't hear me before, I turned into an ancient chaos dragon. And that's what I've been fighting as.
Yep. Okay. So, where we are in this stream is Soren has used his lightning. He was going to do something else. Was it just the healing word?
Yeah, Healing Worded Sybille.
Okay. So Sybille gained back some health. Let me find the blessings that you got. Stevia. It is a bonus action to use Roar of Protection.
Okay. Oh yeah, same with Lightning Mantle, because I don't know if that's standard or bonus.
Oh, standard.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Then if that was Soren's turn, then we are back to the top of the order. It is the bronze judge's turn, who, when you laugh at him, he looks down at these rock ties, Sybille. Then he just looks
Yep.
up above you. Then if that was... Okay, I don't know how I just heard myself.
That's
yeah,
my
I heard
fault.
you too.
Okay. He shoots up. No, sorry, he doesn't shoot up. You just watch as all of a sudden, from like behind his mask, this like silvery smoke pours out. And for a moment, he's shrouded in it, and then he just disappears. And then someone attacks you from above. Okay. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
Shield of Protection.
Okay. Then he falls onto the branches, sort of splayed out and prone. But then he just pops himself up using half of his movement, and he is going to make a second attack with his battle axe. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. You take 12 points of slashing damage as he hits you and is now standing next to you up in the tree. Next up, Stevia. It's your turn.
All right. So I am going to move over to Sybil's side, and as I do so, I'm going to channel the source, or channel the power of the old god, and do a roar of protection to cover her in a protective shield. And then, yeah, pulling batter. I'm going to attack this guy twice.
He's up in a tree.
yeah,
Does
he's
that
up in a
affect
tree.
anything?
Oh,
Yeah.
how
He's
high?
about where you could reach.
Okay. Well,
Bronx, please.
I'm going to. Oh, let's see how much. I use 25 feet. I can try to climb
Chop
5
down the
feet.
tree!
It's hard to chop with a hammer. I guess I have hand axes, but even so. If I climb 5 feet up in a tree, would I be able to reach his foot or anything with my hands?
You'd have to climb like 15 feet up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna action surge, and then I'm gonna climb up the tree and try to manhandle him out of it, trying to throw him down to the ground.
Okay. Yeah, you get up there, and you try and grab him, and he just kicks your hand away.
Dang.
And the 15 would not hit if you reached him. Did you climb all the way up into the branches?
Yeah. I'm like at his knee height, but kind of catty corner to him on the tree, I guess, like just around the trunk of him.
Okay, yeah, he just sort of shoved your hand away as you reached for him with his foot,
Okay. That's
seemingly not having it. Okay. Then, as you all look past, as the gold judge seems to be readying something, you notice a lot of those white masks seemingly coming up over the edge of the plateau. And it is the gold judge's turn. He is going to take the dodge action. And that is what he does. Next up, Sybille, it's your turn.
Okay. I don't know what to do. Woo! It's really hard to try to think of what to do when you have, like, 2 spell slots remaining and only a few actually dangerous cantrips.
Do you have bat powers left?
Oh, I do! I haven't used any of my spirit stuff yet. I'm gonna. That's a full action, right?
It's a bonus action to start it.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna go into the
You have bat or
spirit.
shirt?
I'm gonna go into bat.
Okay. So you get those blue leathery wings and a blue eye sort of posed over your forehead. You have 15 feet of fly speed on top of your movement speed.
Okay, great. Could I? If I fly away from him, he would get an attack of opportunity, right?
Right.
Okay. I think I'm gonna deal with that anyways. I'm gonna let it happen. As I fly 15 feet here.
Okay. 22 to hit.
I'm also gonna cutting words and say, "Don't touch me." Oh. What does Roar of Protection do? Here, a charm. That's very sweet. So
Becomes a
what was
17,
it to
which
hit?
doesn't hit. It was a 22.
Which does not hit, no.
Okay.
I just say, "Don't touch me," as I fly back and over, and then I only use 15 feet. I have a question. Do I get like another 15 feet of like flying? Like I could just like the bat wings hover above me.
No, it's just the 15 flying speed.
Okay.
And you can drop safely with them to run, but that's it. I mean, you can drop safely if you're like 30 feet up, no higher.
Okay.
So you could drop safely and then run.
Okay. Yeah, I drop safely, and then I'm just gonna. Sebastian, are you still on the carpet?
No, he's in the tree.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the ground.
I'm gonna.
Sorry, I'm on the ground.
Okay. How is everyone looking? I think we need to escape again. Or are you guys in the thought of let's finish these judges off?
Ben, who did you say we could see coming?
You see just a lot of the more lower than these guys white masks.
Do they look like they answer to these guys?
They probably answer to the adjudicator, but
Okay.
They are coming up probably to help them.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Sybille, I think, got away. I'm so sorry, Ben. I know you wanted to make combat faster, but it's also very hard to be like, this is what I'm going to do in combat.
It's
when
okay.
you
I'm
have
going to give you the two options. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. You can either run to your maximum distance in front of this guy, or you could come over here and try and do something to like distract this guy with a spell. You don't have to do either of those. That's just the new combat rules. I will give two suggestions, and then you can decide to do those or something else.
I think Sybille is going to use... I'm just going to use a spell. I think Sybil's just like, she's tired and she wants to get it over with. So I'm going to use Guiding Bolt on the golden guy.
Okay.
God damn it.
Okay. You watch as it streaks towards him, and it would technically have disadvantage, but I'll just say that the 7 works, and he just like does like a Neo dodge, where he just hinges at his hips and goes back.
Great, thanks.
Bullet time.
And that's it. That's the end of my turn. I can't do anything.
Okay. Next up, Sebastian.
This is gonna be weird. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cast Disguise Self and make myself look like the silver judge, the one that I killed. And then I'm gonna start running this way towards whoever's coming.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I can make it. I'll use my bonus action to dash. I don't know how far away they are.
They're off the map, so.
Okay. Well, I'll keep running that way. That'll be my full turn.
Okay. Next up, it's the Spirit's turn. The Rock Tie both hit, and then the Bats hit. Wow. Okay. And you watch as basically just both of these Rock Ties swipe at this guy twice, and then the Bats sort of just swarm him, and you watch as both of them grab him by, like, one of them grabs him on the shoulder and the other one grabs him on the neck, and they just kind of, like, pull until he goes limp. And the Gold Judge is dead. Okay. Next up, Soren. It's your turn.
Okay. Thought I knew what I was going to do, and then you killed the guy I was going to do it to.
Well, there's still one guy up.
Yeah.
Yeah, how dare you, Rock Tie.
Kill Steelers.
Okay. Yeah. Gonna move over here, and then actually not quite there. Like over. Can't see it there. Just under that tree. I'm gonna do another. Call lightning right there.
Yeah, okay. Is it only 5
Steve,
feet
yeah.
of the
Only-
range?
Yeah, it's anything within 5 feet is
Okay.
effective.
He saves.
Okay.
And how much does that mean?
That'd be 11.
19. Oh yeah. So he would take 11, which would be doubled because he's in metal armor, but that is then halved because he has resistance to lightning. So it is 11.
Okay.
And he is bloodied when you look at him.
Yeah. And then spiritual weapon. Oh, he's also knocked 10 feet towards me.
Okay, so he falls out of the tree and he will
Wherever.
Yeah, he takes some fall damage. Not too much, but he's still bloodied, so
Does
not a
Stevie
bad
get swing?
location. No, Stevie is like hanging from the
Yeah, I'm gripping the trunk right now.
And then he gets bonked on the head with 12 force damage by Soren's spiritual weapon.
Yep. You are correct. He does not look good.
Blinkers.
Blinkers. Can we get some blinkers
Blinkers to the
thrown in chat?
rescue.
Well, not blinkers, but something else to the rescue. As Sebastian, as you are running as the Silver Judge, you start to float off of the ground.
Oh no.
Stevia, you begin to float away from the tree. I think if you want, like, Stevia can react, like, by tightening her grip, and she just pulls some bark up as she starts to...
So even if I try to grip to the tree, it's pulling me up?
It seems like it's out of your control at this point. I mean, you
Okay.
make an athletics check, because then it would just be like fizzy lifting drinks. Your like back legs start to lift. Okay, yeah. So you hang on, but your back legs start to float up.
Okay.
Soren, you start to fly up. Sybille, you notice the three of them are doing that, and then you hear, Sybille, close your eyes.
Okay. Sybil closes her eyes.
And you start to float up. And you have a moment where each of you basically get a little vote, but we talked about this before the stream, where you decide on two places that, as Nala just sort of flashes this image of a lake or forest, and it's just like she's asking you which of these would you feel safer in, and you all pick forest.
All right. Yeah, I'll let go, knowing that it's it's her doing.
Just before the flash, I yell to the other white mouse, "Avenge me!"
And all of a sudden, you drop. But you only drop about a half of an inch, and you are on some very soft moss.
Yeah.
And
As soon as I can, I'm going to kneel in prayer and just thank Snella for our escape and well-being.
And then, as Nala goes in Sybille and Stevia, in your minds, you hear her go, "Oh no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you here. There's a lake and a forest by the headquarters that you all have, and I was trying to put you there, but I'm sorry, I made a mistake."
That's all right. We all make mistakes.
This is cool. I think I'm
Thank
going to
you,
quit
though.
that job.
We'll find our way. Don't worry.
Oh, no. And then Soren and Sebastian, you all of a sudden feel a sudden connection to Isnala. And you are watching something through a sort of ethereal vision from another plane. As you watch the adjudicator down on the ground as he flicks a hand up. And you watch as, like, 50 wyverns descend into the forest. And then all fly out, seemingly carrying a person on their back. And then you watch as he just balls that hand that wears that leash into a fist. And something begins to shake the ground. And the sand bursts apart behind him on a 10-foot radius circle. And a massive purple worm shoots out of the ground and darts into the plateau. The plateau shakes and shakes, and then it just starts to crumble and fall. And as the worm sinks back into the ground, all that's left is rubble. Now we're going to go on a 10-minute break. 5-minute break. Let's be back by 7:50. How's that sound?
5-minute break.
5-minute break.
I don't know how to change layouts, so sorry guys.
Yep, no worries. We're gonna go back to we're back at the forest. All right, so 5 minutes. We'll be back at 7:50, and hopefully these tech problems will be fixed up next time. Fixed up. Okay, let's go outside. Come on. It's silent. I hope that that's just no one being here and not audio problems again.
Hello.
Hello.
I was here the entire time.
I'm sorry.
Just got mute. No, it's okay.
The rock tie were not the spirit I was talking about.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why this is such a problem.
Who's to say? What I do know is that Sybille is gonna fuck up that adjudicator next time she sees him.
He has a vendetta against Sybille.
Well, guess what? The feeling's mutual.
Well, you got a rival now.
Yeah, but it's not in a fun anime sense.
It is not. It's in
It's
a...
more of a very literal...
I would like to
You
end.
tried to murder the family, and then you try to end the world, and then you destroyed a forest.
Yep.
I assume we're safe now, right?
You are safe, yeah.
Okay.
When we start up again, everything will be fine.
Cool.
Is Nala okay?
She's about to... We'll find out.
Okay. I'm worried.
But you all are in a mossy forest. The best biome.
Also, Ben, did you write Aurora Protection?
Yes.
Did you mean for it to be that, not to be cool, kind of useless when given the fact that all of Stevia's teammates are half-elves? We already have an advantage against saving throws on being charmed.
Do you have them on being frightened?
No, but I have something as a bard, my counter charm.
Oh, well,
So
I
you
didn't-
might want to rework that for her.
I didn't consider that.
Yeah,
I might,
you'll
but
get the
I don't know. I think it's fair.
it also
Yeah.
might be...
It could work for NPCs or something too.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, and when you all do have to go on missions with the other teams,
That's true.
then, you know, when it's Stevia, Ash, Aster, and Arden, that big team up I'm planning, that's a joke. But no, I did not know that half elves had that. But I don't know. I'll think about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be like, you need to rework it. I was just mentioning it because I'm like,
No, I appreciate it because I did
Aura
not think like, oh, this
protection
is...
to me would, I don't know. It would also be more like advantage on like saving, like Constitution saving throws, I guess.
It also makes sense in the world though that it wouldn't necessarily be tailored to
Yeah, that's true.
itself.
Okay, I'm gonna let my dogs back in, but stream starts right back here, and you all feel Nala pulling away as you just watch a few of those guardian bats fly up into the air and into the horizon, away from their home to who knows where. And you all are in the forest, and I'm going to let my dogs inside.
Did you guys see that, or was it just me?
What do you mean?
Well, I had a vision of the plateau being destroyed.
Yeah.
Sybille looks like really despondent. She's just sort of on her knees. And then all of a sudden, she just lets out like a really loud, she just screams, blood curdling.
No.
It's more like it's like a cross between like a scream of like anguish and like sadness and grief, and then also that of like a bratty kid who's not getting their way. And for flavor, she pretty much casts Shatter at near this, I assume, tree.
Yes, so the forest that you are in, what you notice is there are some trees to your northwest and east, but everything in this small section that you are in has been cut down, and then everything to your south for like a half mile. It's all cut.
Oh God. Oh God. Ah, I reached to my back. Is Chandler there?
Chandler is.
Oh God. Oh sweet God.
So your sister just lets out a horrible scream, and you're like, Chandler!
It was Scream Association. It's all I have right now.
Okay. All right.
Could you be any more insensitive?
I think I've proven that I can.
Yeah, that's fair.
And you all can see that there is a road to your south. But then, oddly enough, when you look over here, you notice that there are a few sort of older trees, larger trees, trees that whoever was doing this cutting probably would have wanted to cut down first. And Sybille, you feel an odd comfort in that direction.
Okay.
So we don't have any idea where we are geographically. None of us have ever been in these parts.
I don't think you have ever been in this exact spot.
Sybil's just gonna stand up and start walking towards that area, or towards that comforting feeling.
Okay. Do you all follow?
Can I just kind of sit down and do a prayer of healing? Because I figure everybody needs that.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a casting time.
And sure, and when you do, you begin to feel a wind at your back. Almost like the weather pushing you forward. Letting you know somebody's got your back, kid. Go ahead and do your prayer feeling.
Okay.
Yeah, while you're praying, I'm going to call out to Sybille. Hey, what's up, Sybille? Where are you going?
Everybody gets 16 points.
Wow, thank you so much. Sybille does not respond.
Hey, fellers, I think your sister's going through something. You maybe want to see what's up?
I look at Soren and I say, rock, paper, scissors? Just kidding, let's go help her, is what I meant.
Great. And
is it weird that I still look like a judge?
You do.
If you had gone through with the rock, paper, scissors, I would have used the axe.
And you all come to a section where there are these two just massive old trees. And then there's a sort of odd rocky outcropping. And what's odd is that sticking out of it, you see something that looks almost like it was sculpted, but just enough missing detail that maybe not. There is a massive goat head with these long horns.
Do I know what these trees are? Can I do a nature check to see if I have recognized these trees before?
Yeah, make a nature check while I search for what type of trees are in Persia.
Sorry. 18.
Probably not that many varieties, but I don't know. Maybe. It's Mediterranean.
You see some hornbeam Copernicus Betulus.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. Or no, you just see Oak Quercus castellanifolia.
Ah, these are Oak Quercus castellanifolia.
These are clearly Perotia persons.
Ah, yes.
But Sybille, you feel as if this goat head is of importance.
Okay, Sybille's just gonna walk straight ahead to the goat head.
Yeah. Do you all move your tokens? Or do you not have control?
I'm moving.
Okay. No, I'm sorry.
I think Sybille just sort of sits down and hugs the head skeleton.
Yeah. And when you all see Sybille do this, you feel everything start to shake. Just sort of around you, the ground shaking. And these rocks begin to break. But Sybille, you don't feel afraid, and you don't feel like you don't feel like anything's shaking. You feel like you are vibrating at the same frequency as the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And you watch as the rocks just sort of crack as this goat statue stands up and like breaks through all of this rock. And all of a sudden the rock begins to break away, and you're just hugging a massive, massive goat. And you can see that not like they're woven in, but he just has like flowers growing in sort of patches along his fur. Like the stem connects to his skin. And he just has little patches of like roses or lilies, lilacs. And he lets you hold him. Shake.
Since the shaking has stopped, I think all of you can just hear that Sybille is just crying. Like muffled into this giant... I'm sorry, what was the creature again?
He's a goat.
Goat's probably one of his, like, giant legs. I assume that's what she's holding.
I think you grabbed him around his neck, so I think you're, like, hugging his neck.
Okay, is he just, like, sitting down, though, so it's like...
Yeah, he's sitting.
Okay.
He kind of stood up to get the rocks off of him, but kept his head low enough that you could hold on to him.
Cool.
In spirit, he says, "It is all right, child. Or it will be."
Sybil's gonna lift her head. Oh, it's that thing again?
What?
Sorry, I can talk to spirits now, and it's really weird.
I am sorry, child, if I am weird.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's really... I couldn't save the past spirits I knew. I couldn't save their home.
Hmm.
And the first one I met, I couldn't save his mom.
Well, I am sorry that that has happened, but I have watched as my home has been attacked. Perhaps you could save it.
Sybil just nods.
Hmm. Thank you, child. You seem strong of spirit. Not spirit as I, but your own. I think these three odd-looking things need you.
Sybil just nods again. Yeah.
And he sort of like indicates by rising a little bit that he would like you to let go.
She does, yeah.
And then he turns and he presses his big goat forehead against yours. And as he touches you, you feel like you are in that sort of spirit space where you get to choose which of your spirit powers you would like to use. And you see that a goat has been added.
Nice.
Would you like to use it right now? He's basically given you a freebie.
Sure, yeah.
All right, and you all watch as all of a sudden Sybille has these two sort of like ram's horns grow out of her forehead. Her legs just sort of disappear and then reappear as sort of like satyr legs, satyr legs. And she gets like really long sideburns. Sybille, you feel like you can now jump 10 feet straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Your jumping distance is doubled.
Okay.
And any time that you attack with a spell or a weapon attack, you can, as a bonus action, kick someone next to you, kick someone within 5 feet of you, and on a hit, you will deal just flat 2d8 damage.
Okay.
Wow.
Cool.
And I'll send that all to you later.
Do your best, Jim Brewer.
Do my best what?
Jim Brewer, go boy.
It's a pretty old reference.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
gonna say that right now.
I might be aging myself there.
Wait.
It's a SNL character that doesn't deserve to be remembered.
You're doing the right thing.
And
Me?
Remembering it, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
he sort
To
of.
be fair, maybe I was not alive.
That's possible, yeah.
I don't believe.
You telling me you don't know about Goat Boy?
I think that 3 out of the 5 of us were not alive. The goat lowers his head again and says, "I am called Decay. I am king of goats. Many of my subjects have been killed, but I cannot ask those who live to return if the trees are going to be cut down and down. Long have I slumbered, watching through stone eyes as the forest changed and grew. Then, sometime recently, men and elves and Goliaths, dwarves and halflings come, swinging axes, felling trees. But I could not wake until very recently. I felt my power to move return, but did not feel able. My soul damaged with every tree that fell. Then I felt you, spirit guide. Please, your kind may take trees when they need them, but not so many that the forest will die. Please, stop the people who do this. They take too many.
Well, King, you asked the perfect team to kill anyone to stop this.
Wary was I that you would not want to kill them, but yes!
We're a little thing. We're part of an organization that would be very thought of as eco-terrorists.
We're pro-killing.
I do not know these words, but it sounds like you will kill the men who call for my trees to be chopped.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I grow tired again. I have not moved. I have not drank the lifeblood of the area I must feed if I am to call my subjects back when you have saved the forest. Thank you, Spirit Guide. And thank you, your friends. Thank them for me.
I will.
Would you like to hug my neck again?
Yeah, just one more time.
Okay, yeah, he's very soft. And he goes, "Meow," when you do. And you all hear that. That's the first part of this exchange you all have heard. It's just like Sybille hugged this goat, then stopped holding him, turned into a satyr, and then...
So we did see her change, right?
You did.
Okay.
Careful now. They piss in their beards. You might not want to get too close to his beard.
But then he slowly slinks back and becomes rock again.
I step right next to Soren, like out of nowhere, kind of creepily, and I just say, "Looks like goats are pretty cool now, huh?"
Oh yeah, you have a goat.
Yeah, that was... I'm gonna go lay down.
I'm gonna be entirely honest. I didn't remember.
But they're pretty cool now, huh? Nothing feels good.
Okay, so now the only thing of note is the road south. And it seems like the road where, to you it looks like the road begins, is like super recent construction. Like probably as they go deeper into the deforestation, they are building more road.
How long has it been since we've had a long rest?
Very long time.
Yeah.
You all were like sitting down for dinner, so it is like very dark. Okay, that is Soren. Make a...
That's Soren.
Your choice. Nature or religion?
They're exactly the same, but we're in the nature, so nature.
All right.
4 trees.
Never mind. I'm not going to tell you all that. It's like 10 p.m.
Well, if we feel safe, we might want to maybe bed down here for the night and go after these. Or as Sybille told us about these guys.
And you all can see smoke like a mile and a half away.
Oh, so it's urgent.
Just say no. I'm not like burning smoke, but like chimneys.
There's something.
Okay.
There's something nearby.
Like
Yeah.
village or something.
Can I go back to the stumps? Can I get a feel for like what cut them down? Does it feel like axes, or does it feel like something more nefarious?
Make a survival check.
Okay. Got a big old 0 on that. Nope.
Seems like axes.
Yeah.
You've seen a tree drop down by an axe before. Seems like that.
Okay. These got divine smited.
This was where this guy trained.
He was ready.
Is it just one hit?
Looks like 2.5.
Oh shit! That one guy did it in 1.
Yeah, you could do it in half.
It cuts before it even makes contact?
Yeah, you missed with the swing, but you got the divine smite.
Well, what's a spiritual weapon but a half of an attack?
That's true. Bonus action.
Oh, spiritual weapon, I can do 2 trees at once.
You all can see that smoke in the distance, likely indicating someone in a building. Or you can choose to nap, or you can decide, hey, Sybille already got that power. Let's just leave. You know, choice is yours. It's D&D. You can do anything. You all could decide to just form a barbershop quartet.
You guys want to form a barbershop quartet?
I was hoping you would ask.
So Sybille comes out of her thing. Sybille comes out of her spirit thing, and she's like, so what did I miss?
As you come out of your spirit trance, you just hear Soren, or not Soren, you hear Sebastian like, I
tried to sing, but I only know some Sublime songs.
Like clearly a very high registered tenor trying to sing bass.
So more like I could barely hear anything.
Yeah.
He was going too deep.
I'm like Shirani. See, that's a current sketch.
I wouldn't know.
Your
Sebastian, that's not your
cast was
register.
Jim Brewer. Sorry.
Those are the golden years.
Sebastian, that's not your register.
How should I sing?
Higher.
You want me to go higher than that? Okay.
Get into that falsetto.
I mean, if the way that I'm picturing this barbershop quartet, not to take a big detour, but it would be Sybille alto or Sybille soprano, then Sebastian basically being a high enough tenor that he can kind of sing some alto-y stuff, then Soren tenor and Stevia baritone.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I think Sybille Soprano was my favorite character from that whole show.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know how to sing, I realize. I'm more of a poet. I do like Bob Dylan type songs.
Maybe leave the singing to me.
Oh, all right. Well, give me all the ghost powers and the singing. Okay, all right, no, that's cool. So we
Oh
can't...
yeah, I just realized that you don't have any like cool stuff you can do.
I do, and it's turning into the judge that I still am. We're only at 43 minutes.
Okay.
About how far out is that smoke?
Huh?
About how far out is that smoke?
Mile and a half.
Oh, okay.
Getting back to the actual thing of what just happened, Sybille gets out of the trance. They have that fun little talk about becoming a barbershop quartet. Sybille wipes away the leftover tears and just generally her wet face, and then she's, did you see him become a giant goat?
You all did see that.
Yeah, well, that's kind of hard to miss.
And then I'm still like a goat, a satyr, if you will. So we're gonna kill the people who deforested this area.
Straight
Are we all cool with
murder?
that? Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to get a feel for who they are first?
Definitely. I'm just telling you the general plan of what I told him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Ben,
fair.
can I send my raven up in the air and have it fly towards the smoke and then come back and just kind of give me an idea what's that way?
Yeah, you could. Your raven darts away.
So I think Sybille sees that the raven darts away towards the smoke. So I think we should take maybe a few minutes just to rest. And when Sebastian's raven comes back, if that's chill and like an inn, we go there to sleep. If not, we can sleep out here. I would really love to sleep.
No, I agree. I think that's our best bet.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
Okay, so are you all taking like a short rest? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, until the raven comes back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your raven comes back about 5 minutes, but
Oh, really? It's pretty
Yeah, that's
fast.
what I was. Yeah, I mean, it's not really worth taking a short rest. It's just more like we chill here until
the
we sit
raven
down. This is
yeah.
safe.
The raven gives you a vibe of seems pretty chill. You didn't see any weapons.
So it's like a town. It's not it's not just a house. It's actually like a village.
Single building,
Oh, one single building.
smoke. No weapons, but did see some axes, but not weapon axes. Not like that guy who was chopping down trees in the fun forest.
Yeah, so looks like it's a single house or single building. There are axes, but not martial weapons or anything like that.
There is a small dog.
There's a small dog. I named him Fluff and Stuff. seen your fluff and stuff.
Your Raven did, or you just did?
No, the Raven told me about him, and then I named him.
Okay.
My Raven doesn't name things. It's Raven.
That's so Raven. Okay.
That is so Raven.
So with the report that you all have from Sebastian's Raven, are you choosing to go to this building, or what's the plan?
I don't know. It's just like a stranger's house or camp or something.
We'd be asking people to crash with them.
It's a very large building, by what the Raven said. Larger
Maybe
than...
we just sleep out here.
Yeah, I don't know if I really want to impose on somebody, especially because they're kind of ragged looking right now.
Yeah, maybe we camp here and then we go there in the morning to kind of scope out who they are.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, you said you saw axes. Could they be the ones that have been chopping this forest down, or are they?
That's what I'm worried about. Is I don't want to go there and then have to react to that. You know.
Yeah, if they are, I want to kill them with, like, everything I've got.
Oof, you've changed in a day.
No. I like I said, I just told this. I mean, they're cutting down a natural habitat.
Yeah, and come morning they'll be spread out, cutting down different trees instead of all together in one building. So that might be the best bet.
Yeah. Does it feel like these trees are staying here, or are they? They're just trees, right? These two.
These two trees are just trees,
Okay.
not any treant qualities.
Okay. Well, I didn't mean that. I meant more like, are they some kind of illusion that was met with the goat?
No.
Okay.
Seem like physical trees. Oh, I guess one of you could have gone up to look at them. It looks like people have tried to cut these trees down several times, and their axes cannot get... Like, it just looks like there is, like, the blade of an axe has cut into the bark, but cannot get through the trunk.
Okay.
Sybille goes, Sybille goes around to the side of the goat husk and pulls out her bedroll. It comes crashing down next to it, and then she just crawls into it, her bedroll, and immediately just goes to sleep.
Okay. Anybody
Hi.
watch order? Anything like that?
Any watch order?
I'll take first watch.
I'm good whenever. Do you have a preference, Sebastian?
I'm good with whatever you want. I can do the last or the middle. Those are the two options, I guess. I'll take the last watch.
I'll do middle.
Cool. Maybe we just let Sybille sleep and we do 3 watches.
Yeah, she's been through a lot today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like, she still has, like, the goat feet, so maybe don't put her where people could see, because they might not react well to the goat feet.
It was 18 seconds was how long the goat feet lasted.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
I didn't mention that. That was my fault.
Oh, that's a quick transformation.
Yeah, it's 3 rounds of combat that
Okay.
you can use spirit powers for.
Got it. How high up are the branches in these trees?
They are pretty high up. These are like kind of like redwoods, but smaller.
Okay, got it.
I mean, I said they were actual trees, so nobody look up those long tree names like that.
Copernicus. I will kind of create, like, against the base of this tree, just kind of a little camp out spot and go to sleep there.
Sure. And, okay, you all do your watches. Can everybody just make a perception check? Everybody who takes a watch.
And while I'm watching, you say, is there like nicks and scars in the wood where people have tried to attack or to axe it?
Like, the actual trunk of the wood
Mhm.
is completely, like, alive. Nothing seems to have actually cut into it.
Okay.
Just like, basically seems like an axe was swung, and it just got through the bark.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. That's all I want to know.
Okay. Yeah, you all, no incident as you all sleep. and you wake up in the early morning. And it's morning, and you're awake, and you all have had a long rest. Everybody's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Sweet, sweet health.
It's so much easier to go back when you're a fighter instead of a spellcaster.
All right. So I guess the first thing we should do is go to that building.
Yeah.
Let's go check it out.
Okay, and as you all approach, you see a young man, maybe 22. He walks out behind it, and he walks to a little ditch, and his back to you, relieves himself quickly, turns around, and you see he's kind of groggy, and he begins to head inside. You can see there's already smoke. They probably woke up a little bit earlier than you. It's probably close to breakfast time. But it is a long house that seems to be somewhat temporary, and it is built like probably several people live here.
That has to be where the loggers live.
It does look like a logging camp.
Do we
And
see
you can-
any semblance of like trees being?
Not currently being chopped. Right now, it's the early morning, like, there's dew on the grass as you walk through it. And you can hear a few birds just sort of twittering about up in the... Oh no, wrong thing. Twittering about up in the trees above you. I mean, not many, because there's not many trees left. Well, there's not many trees left where you are. There are more trees back. But you all are outside of this building.
What's the move here, guys?
Go in and kill him?
Oh,
Maybe not straight to killing.
Maybe act like we're friends and get in, see what it's all about first. Well, I guess I only have 2 hand axes, but I'll pass one to Sebastian, so we might look like we're fellow choppers ourselves.
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself and just look like a general logger, lumberjack of sorts. That's a flannel, classic.
I'm imagining the brawny man.
Yeah, that's who I am.
All right. You all are next to the brawny man in medieval flannel.
Yep. Well, hey ho, let's go looking.
And you all open the door, and you are in... It's kind of odd. It's like a dirt floor, really temporary, wooden walls. And then there just seems to be like a large crate that people are kind of taking stuff from. There is a sort of hearth over in the corner, and there are just people right now sort of eating and drinking. It seems like what they're eating is like cured meats, like just some stuff that you could, pack and keep for a really long time. And
Cured
then
meat?
everybody seems to be drinking ale. That's right, cured meat.
Stevie's favorite.
Are you the ones chopping down the woods?
Well,
Yeah, and oh, bless you, Rosie. Don't hit your head against the floor. When my dog sneezes, she just rams her head into the floor.
She's also only like a foot up from the floor, I'd like to say.
Living her
Yeah.
best life.
I mean, I guess, but I love my dog, and I don't want her to, give herself a concussion. But this woman turns around and says, "Yeah, we're loggers."
Do you have any idea what you're doing? Sybil's gonna walk forward.
who's this lady?
Oh, we're chopping down trees. It's what we're hired to do.
No, do you have any idea what you're doing to the ecosystem out there?
No. Look, if we don't get a certain number of trees quick enough, we get in trouble. So, I'm sorry if you don't like that we're chopping down trees. Did you all used to live nearby or something? We didn't think that anybody lived here. Before we got here, before the town got set up.
Hey,
2 years ago.
hey, Sybille, these seem like just kind of workers. Maybe we should go after the people in charge. It sounds like they're the ones.
You get in trouble with who?
Lord Sendamar. He is, he bought this land 3 years ago. Said that there was nobody here, and he sent messages around to some of the small towns in the area. Said that he needed able-bodied folk to come and chop down trees, and it sounded good. And
Is he around here?
oh, he's in the town down south, Bulrock.
Yes, Sybille, I don't think our trouble's with these folks. I think it's with the person in power here.
Well, they just need to know that they're not completely free of blame.
Yeah, maybe y'all put a little moratorium on chopping down trees until we can deal with this guy, and maybe you don't have to chop down trees anymore.
Sybille, make an intimidation check with advantage from Stevia helping you.
Oof.
It can... I'm sorry, we can lose all of our wages. We don't get paid. We only get paid every 4 months, and if we stop, they take some of our wages away.
What are you paid with?
We get paid copper.
Straight from the Lord?
Yes. What he sells, we get some of it back. But if we don't meet quotas at the end of the week, he will take half of what we earned the week before.
Sybille throws down 25 gold.
Oh.
Is that all that matters? Money?
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
And she turns and puts it on the table and starts like counting it out for all the people in here.
I think Sybil's gonna grab her shoulder and like turn her back around to her and point her finger in her face and say, and then Sybil's gonna start crying again.
She just looks from between Soren and Stevia.
I love how Sebastian completely got out of all of this by looking like the
Who are these new guys? You know? Man, that's the thing about blue oxes.
So it's
A rough couple of days. Just maybe hold off on some trees. Seems like you guys are running out pretty quick as it is.
This guy next to this woman, he nods as you're speaking, Soren, and he just says, this is like 2.5 gold for each of us. This is more than we make in 8 months.
few
Oh.
years' wages, right?
I'll stop, and then the woman over here goes, I'll stop, and then everybody basically just agrees.
And I'll stop.
Everybody just agrees not to chop. And he kind of shrugs and says, I mean, we can stop for a few weeks at least.
I say we stop for at least a month.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage because they don't actually, they all live here together.
They
don't
know me.
actually know you.
What was it? Persuasion?
Persuasion at disadvantage.
17.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm a month. I think that's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that I'll cancel it out because I just realized they probably don't like seeing someone cry.
Yeah, this girl who was just like yelling at them is suddenly crying. I think it's very interesting.
People hate it when someone shows strength and then vulnerability.
I'm going to look for a different job in that month-long vacation.
Now, can I please buy some sausages from you, too? Or cured meats or whatever you have.
You can just take them.
You sure? I don't want to rip you off or nothing.
Oh, no, our families provide that.
I'd like to say Sybille is crying and hugging this woman she was just yelling at.
Okay, and she is like very, very awkwardly just patting you on the back slowly and saying, Did someone break your heart, dear? And then she just looks at Sword like, what?
Yeah, just nature, trees, animals, that kind of thing.
Ah. And the man continues speaking to you, Stevia, and says, no, it's, in Gorok, it's a logging town, so everything's set up to support the operation here. Our families, they don't get paid. Instead, they just ensure that certain things here work. But it would feel wrong to deprive travelers of food. If you need some, go ahead. So we keep it in those crates over there, of which there are multiple, he says.
All right.
And if you'd like some ale, help yourself to it.
Well, are there mugs like out buffet
Yeah,
style?
there's like a bunch of mugs on this table, and then there's a big cask with a tap. And Sebastian, this guy, turns at you and says, well, I know this guy wants some ale. Look at him. That flannel, that expression, real salt of the earth, this guy.
Yeah. You know me, salty and ale.
I do know you, old salty. And he claps shoulder to shoulder.
So what's new in the lumber world?
Well, apparently we're not working for a month.
Don't you love a vacation?
I mean, I don't know if it'll be a vacation when Sendemar's guards show up and start threatening us, but...
You met that guy? I haven't met him before. Oh,
really? I thought he hired everybody personally when he...
He was off that day. I talked to... Gino.
Gino, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That's what his whole name is.
Yeah, I think, I think maybe, 2 gold, that's enough to get me set up in another town, maybe. Maybe I just leave before his guards show up and start cracking skulls.
Do like that idea. I'd probably do the same. But not before this ale.
That's right.
Workers, am I right? All right.
The person across from you says, don't listen. He's sorry.
Hey, don't talk about him like that. Ale.
Ale?
Is our words. We use
All
our
right.
words. What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
It's Nelia.
Nelia. Don't feel like I have much more to say to you.
I don't feel like I have much more to say to you.
Well, let's turn away from each other.
Sure. And she turns away. Is there anything else y'all would like to discuss? You find like cold, hard sausages.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come up with one in each hand and one in my mouth.
Like you just bobbed for sausage.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good here. Let's go take care of this guy.
I'm sorry that the trees are gone, dear.
Offered Stevia a consolation sausage. Or not Stevia, Sybille a consolation sausage.
Sybille doesn't take it. She just... Sybille stops hugging that woman.
I eat it. I eat the sausage.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
No, not you.
It's all right.
Her.
It's all right.
You're not at fault. You're just people. I know what it's like needing money.
Sorry.
Well, 2 gold. I'm gonna go write my novel now. To see you guys later. I go outside.
Can Sybil grab his arm before he tries to get out?
Nope. Disengage.
Yeah, he leaves, and then when he leaves, this guy says, "But he didn't take any of the gold."
Well, that's more gold for someone else then.
More for y'all.
Good.
I suppose we'll set his aside for when he comes back.
No, you don't have to. That was my brother.
What?
You're not in the room!
I'm not in the room.
What a brawny brother you had.
Yep.
Okay, and then are you all gonna head on out?
Yeah.
Okay. It is a hour-long walk to get to Gull Rock, the town. As you approach, you can see there is basically just one really big... Oh, that's the door, not you all. I gotta go get you all. You see that there is basically one really big, kind of like an extreme... Not an extreme makeover. There's like some TV show at some point where they made a house in a day. You basically see like a mansion like that.
Move that wagon.
That's right. And you see that it is at the sort of end of this road. And then you can see there are a lot of guards sort of lazing about the town. A few craftspeople huddled and working on something together. And then there are a few small houses, one large house, likely where everybody in the town lives. And then there is a large building that is probably an inn.
I would like to be approaching on Tammy, my elephant spirit.
Okay. As you approach, this guard sprints over to the gate and holds up a hand and shouts, "Stop! Stop! Stop!"
Whoa, Tammy, whoa.
Can Sybil be also on Tammy?
Sure.
Thank you.
Can I be 20 feet away from that?
Yeah.
You're going to be right in the fart zone. That's right in the fart zone, man.
It's to the side, I meant. I think I learned quickly not to be behind.
You can't bring that in here.
Well, actually, that's no problem. And I'll make a graceful, well, hopefully a graceful, hell yeah. I'm going to, stand up on Tammy's back and, do a backflip. And then dismiss her with a wave of my arms and say, "No trouble at all."
And they go, "Wow. Oh my gosh."
Legolas trunk ride.
Yeah, do you do the Legolas trunk ride, hun, or do you want to do a backflip too, or what?
No, I'll do the Legolas trunk ride.
Okay. Sybil does that, and both of the guards seem to applaud for a different one of you. And then Tammy goes, "Elephant!" And then she turns and starts to stomp back into the forest. All right.
Wait, so we just sent an elephant off into the wild?
Well, that's how they work. They have to be summoned, and they have to come from... They appear in a physical place that you can't see.
Sure. I
Come
just
to
mean
you.
the guards see an elephant just going off into the wild. Okay.
And one of them goes, "That's probably fine. Yeah, come on." And he moves back. You notice that all of the guards have really nice armor and these amazing-looking crossbows. These crossbows look like they were designed to be extremely lethal. And as soon as you all pass the walls, and the walls aren't very high, the walls are 6 feet high, you see that there is a kind of gallows, and there is a Goliath woman in stocks. And they are thick, thick stocks to keep a Goliath in. Thick with, I don't know how many seats.
Hey, Steve-O.
Steve-O?
Yeah, that's my nickname. Stevia. Are you just watching your elephant? What's going on, Stevia? It'll come back, Stevia, I promise. The elephant, it'll come back. Stevia, step out of it, Stevia.
Sebastian, I think she's
I start crying
not
for the
into.
first time.
She's paralyzed from how awesome her backflip was.
All right,
She stuck the landing too perfectly.
That's what it is.
I sleight of hand her jerky away.
And Stevie goes, "Hey!"
Oh, nothing.
And then she goes back to her fugue.
Well,
When she landed, it shocked her spine. She's completely paralyzed.
Exactly. She landed it too perfectly.
Yeah, Zach is in the call, so I'm not sure what's up. But
Oh, yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I was muted.
oh,
The entire time?
My bad. My wife was talking to me too. So.
oh, sorry. Okay.
No, it's okay. It's my fault.
No, it's all good. It's just we thought that something had happened. So I'm sorry. I roleplayed Stevia for a moment.
Okay.
you
Yeah,
got
no.
my hand in your pocket.
But there is
You're trying to
a
steal your jerky.
there is a Goliath woman in stocks on the gallery.
Okay. I did say, but it was muted. I said that I didn't like that at all, and I was like seething in that direction.
How did you react to the nickname Steve-O?
I didn't mind it. That's fine.
It makes no sense because it's the same amount of consonants and vowels. So
What are you doing with that woman?
I'm just looking.
She's a prisoner. She's to be executed in 2 days.
What did she do?
She started a fight. 2 of the guards. Killed both of them.
Great. And who do you work for?
We work for the Lord.
His name is something?
Send them all, yeah.
Cool. Sybille walks backwards, back to her pals, to where Stevie had her fugue state. Should we try to, just murder them straight up, or, just wait until we get to the Lord himself?
I mean, we
So
can chop off the head and the rest will fall, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna put
or
like
will a head
a blanket
go in its
no.
place?
I'm gonna put like a blanket no straight out murder right now.
Sybil's looking at you in shock, Soren. You're saying no?
There
murder?
are right now. I can clearly see 4 guards, pretty armed to the teeth. This is an entire town. We're not going to be able to siege the entirety of it. There's no counting how many of the villagers are potentially loyal to Lord Zendemar. We don't know if he has any allies. We don't know their goals here. We don't know what they're using all of the lumber for.
Okay, but I also don't want to see this woman killed.
But we have 2 days.
guess we have
Oh
time.
shit, that's true.
I mean, maybe we could even come back tonight when there's fewer guards and bust her out.
I say we gather some information, see what they have to offer, see if there's any schemes around, and then we decide on and make a move later on.
Sybil's gonna take a deep breath. Okay, I know I was like, oh, murder and stuff, murderous earlier and the night before, but, I don't know really what's up with Esnala right now, and that's really freaking me out, and then the whole, the Silver Petal Forest is all, it's dead, and I couldn't protect my spirit friends, and somebody was better at something than me. And intensely in her mind, you hear the words counterspell. Well, the dude who now has a thing, the adjudicator,
Adjudicator.
the adjudicator, I thought I was about to say educator. Anyway.
It's just him in that same creepy mask, but he has tiny glasses.
And he's saying, those who can't do, teach.
And then he just hears in Sybil's voice, counter spell.
You know, the executor, the Pokemon.
Excellent.
You know, an executor of somebody's will. It just...
There's a lot of things going on right now that are over our heads, I think, and I don't think... The fact that we're able to protect each other is, I think, a win. You know?
For the first time in a long time, Sybille looks at Sebastian with absolutely no hate in her eyes.
Whoa. I think Sebastian's confidence level has never seen hate in her eyes before and questions if this is that for the first time.
Drink!
I'll ask the guard. Hey, she's gonna die anyway. Do you care if I give her a drink? Is that really an issue?
No.
Okay. So I'll walk up to her and say, water or ale?
The fuck do you think? Ale.
And,
You are Yornish, are you not?
I'm sorry?
You are Yornish, are you not?
Oh, yes. Yes, I am.
Good.
Not for a while, though. Are you as well?
In my younger days, yes. Now, the Red Raiders are dead. I did not live long after Ericsson.
Yeah, it's tough. I pull out the bottle of ale and pop the cork on it. Give her a swig.
Gleagle, 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 gleagle. She, basically, puts her teeth around it so that you can't take it back easy.
Okay. Well, I'll let her drink for as long as she wants.
Do you all go with Stevia?
I think
I don't think
Thorin can if you will.
Yeah. I followed along, but after she started giving her the drink,
Okay.
just kind of look
Yeah.
at the others like,
Can you all put yourself on where you go?
I'd like to go by this guard.
Just so I can see how close everybody is to everything.
Sybille is weirdly following Sebastian.
Why are you all by that guard?
Sorry.
I was gonna
Sybille
talk-
followed
be like
Sebastian.
over here, right?
Yeah, the Goliath woman is in the stocks. And she is drawn based on a photo of the Prime Minister of Finland.
Cool.
She looks at you, Soren, suspiciously when you approach. Do I know you, elf boy?
No. Only Goliath I've ever met is Stevia.
I've seen your face before. Except it wasn't an elf. You know who your father is, or is your mother a woman who... She smiles. Enjoyed the company of a Yornishman who left when she awoke the next morning.
My father was from Yorn, if that makes any difference.
Did you know him?
For a period, not super well. Taught me how to fight, and that was really about it.
What was his name?
Out of character, what was his name?
Yeah.
His first name was... He told you all his first name was Sven.
Sven. Okay. Because I don't think that's like one of the character things we never nailed down as a group, I think.
That's right.
Yeah. I'll tell her that.
Yeah. You look a bit like Ericsson. But I didn't know anybody named Sven.
Erickson, who's that?
Arn Erickson, he was the most feared named man in the north. He didn't lead the Red Raiders, but when we met with full clans, he would fight their champions. Never lost a bloody fight. Then one day he just shoved that fucking sword of his into a mountain and left. Don't know where he went.
Huh. Did he
So-
have any...
Huh?
Did he have anything identifiable about him? Weapons, armor, scars?
She looks at your armor when she says that and says, "Oh fuck! That looks like it. It looked a lot like your armor."
So let's assume that we are talking about the same person.
Maybe you're dead.
Do you not
Fine.
know what were the raiders? What?
I don't know how to say it. If Arn Erickson was your pa, that's different. He was a bastard on the battlefield, but he was a calm, confident, pleasant man when he wasn't in a rage. He probably wouldn't have raised you to know about what we did. But in your friend can tell you if you didn't grow up there, you know, you want to be good in a fight. She kind of laughs. But sometimes young folk are too good. We all get afraid. And they try to humiliate you. Arn Erickson, his Jarl, challenged him to a fight. And Arn didn't want to kill him. So he didn't fight with all he had. And when he was on the ground, the Jarl spit on him. Told him to remember his place. And Arn stood up. And he grabbed his Jarl. He got bashed in the head with a hammer and he didn't stop. And he put both of his hands in the Jarl's mouth and tore his jaw away. Wouldn't let anybody get close to heal him. Then he walked out into the cold. And he found old Red. Red had gone through something much the same. They started going around the different clans, different tribes, posing as storytellers, finding young folk who were angry and who everybody was afraid of. They took them with them. Most of the Orn they raid south of the Shroud. Us, we raided everybody up north. That's what we did. Then Erickson left. Red got killed trying to duel Jarl of the Tall Rung. The rest of the raiders just split up.
And they say you're to be executed in a couple of days?
Yeah. They told me I couldn't stay here longer than a few days without signing up to cut down all those fucking trees. I said I didn't have any interest. The guards said that they were gonna escort me out, and I said no. They pulled their weapons, so I pulled mine. I was better than they are.
I don't doubt that. Well, I think we're going to do our best to see that that doesn't happen to you, all right?
I appreciate it. Could I have some more ale?
Of course. I'll give her another drink.
Erickson boy,
Yes.
your father ever tell you where he put that sword?
I only ever saw him fight with an axe.
It'd be worth going to Yorn. Even though I'm sure it's hell right now. Worth it to find that thing.
Yeah, back to Yorn. That's not something I'd ever really considered.
Well, if you don't save me, 60 years is a long time to be a Goliath.
Well,
Hope you make it old as I am and start feeling slow.
we'll do our best for you.
Okay, and what's the conversation with this guard?
Hello, good sir.
With the brawny paper towel man.
Oh, am I still
That spell's dropped, I'm pretty sure. And Sybille.
Am I still the brownie? Oh, it's gone. Yeah. Oh, hey there, sir. Officer.
Hello?
How are you today?
I'm fine. What do you want to be a logger? Is that what this is about?
Yes, I was coming for a meeting with the mayor of this here town, whose name I
Lord.
forgot. Lord.
Lord Sendemar?
Yeah,
He
Lord
doesn't.
Sigmar. That's my man.
He doesn't really do that anymore.
Oh, he asked for me directly.
I
I'm
doubt
the
that.
tree chopping champ of Chinawa.
I doubt that. He has important
Uh,
business to do. He doesn't really leave the manse anymore.
Sybil pulls out her flute and starts playing a small tune and dancing around
She's
Sebastian.
yeah, she's telling a story.
What's she doing? What's this about? I don't like
Meet the
that.
man who chopped 1,000 trees down with his golden axe. Meet the man who chopped 1,000 trees down with his golden axe.
Yep.
And she's just skipping around, playing a tune and then singing that line.
The Golden Axe is a little theater of the mind.
And make a deception check. Sebastian, make it with advantage.
Okay, I'll do it. 28.
All right. Yeah, rogue. Okay. Well, I can set up a meeting with his steward. Meet
Oh.
the man who chopped 1,000 trees down with his golden axe. That's a
Woo.
catchy little tune.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
I can set up a meeting with his steward. He can come out and meet you in the inn.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
But most folk don't meet Lord Sendemar anymore. He stays inside, working away. He's a good man.
What's he working on?
I don't know, he keeps signing stuff. That seems to be most of what he does.
I noticed there's not a lot of buildings
Bureaucracy.
in this town. What are all the trees for?
Oh, he sells them. Sends them off.
To who?
A lot of folk in Hallandor. They like to buy them. Then some folk here. Yeah, there's a lot of folk in Zeshan that need trees.
Makes sense. Hey, you got a nice crossbow there, huh?
Oh, this baby? Yeah. And he kind of hefts it.
Guards in this town get good old crossbows like that?
Yeah, well, so,
Man, you got a dog
Random
problem in
dogs.
this town.
sorry, my dog likes to, when I stream, he likes to lay on the back of my couch so that he can stare at me, and he's about a foot away from my microphone. So if he starts barking from there, it sounds terrible. He says, yeah, Sendemar likes to ensure that his investment is protected.
Makes sense.
A few times when this town first sprung up, a few of the loggers thought, well, we're not going to work this week. And a few bolts fixed that right up. I'd keep that in mind if you're thinking of signing on.
Me, not work, never. Is there like a blacksmith in this town that makes those?
No. These are brought in. Custom.
Special shipment. Gotcha. Cinemar's got those, I bet, locked up tight.
If he's got any more, I doubt it. Now, in town, all there is the families of the loggers, and then tannery, and the, you know, place where they dry meat, that sort of thing.
Cool.
Meet the man who chopped 1,000 trees, damn it. Let's go, then axe.
Yeah, it's an earworm. It's a real earworm.
Do you have a tavern? I might perform.
The inn serves ale sometimes. Sometimes the guards go in. But if you all go there, I'll send the steward over when I get the chance.
Sounds perfect. Hey, maybe you'll be in our next song.
Oh, please. All right. And I think that's where we'll end tonight's session. With a promise of a new sword. Well, sorry, who said that? With the promise of a new song.
Who said anything about a sword? Not me.
Freudian.
If I went to speak to Dr. Freud, he would be like, dude, you're obsessed with swords. Calm down. All right. Well, thank you for watching the Sunken World Saga. Hopefully next week, when we return to Team 1's adventure on Monday, we will have audio that works, and I will be able to stream it. But thank you for watching. Thank you, Brian, for streaming this when it didn't work on my computer.
No problem.
And,
I didn't know how to do it at first.
Oh, it's all right. Thank all 4 of you for watching, or for playing.
And thanks to all our viewers.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks,
TBS.
Baseball 1099.
PPS is paid for by viewers like you. Bye, everybody. Brian, if you want to end the stream.